Hi, my name is Brittany Millis. This is my course project. For my conic, I chose hyperbola. Here are some real-life examples of hyperbola. This is a cooling. This is a basketball. It's hyperbola on the lines on the basketball. On the lamp, the light coming from the lamp. This is a tower, has it on each side. And the roof of this building. And this hourglass is a hyperbola. There are many other real-life examples of hyperbolas. Okay, so I'm going to talk about hyperbolas here. On the left is a horizontal transverse axis. On the right is a vertical transverse axis. You use the equation c squared equals a squared plus b squared to find the foci, because the foci are further away from the center than the vertices. Here are some examples of hyperbola. This is a horizontal transverse axis. This is a horizontal transverse axis, and it shows on this graph the vertex, the focus, and where the center should be. And it shows you the equation for the isotope. And over here is a vertical transverse axis, and it also shows you the vertex, the focus, the center, and the equation for the isotope. Up here shows pretty much the same thing, it just doesn't label which is which. This is the vertex, this is the focus, this is the center, this is the isotope equation. Here's an example of a hyperbola centered at its origin. A equals 64, B equals 25, H equals 0, K equals 0. H and K equal 0 because the center is 0, 0. The vertices, the left vertice is negative 8, 0. The right vertice is 8, 0. The left foci is negative 89 squared, 0. Right is 89 squared, 0. The isotopes is y equals plus or minus 5x over 8. The transverse axis is horizontal. The equation of this graph is x squared over 64 minus y squared over 25 equals 1. This hyperbola is not centered at its origin. A equals 16, B equals 9, H equals 2, K equals negative 1. The center is 2, negative 1. That's why H equals 2, K equals negative 1. The transverse axis is horizontal. The vertices left is negative 2, negative 1. Right is 6, negative 1. The foci left, negative 3, negative 1. Right, 7, negative 1. The isotope equals 3x over negative 5 over 2. And then the next one is y equals negative 3x over 4 plus 1 over 2. The equation for this graph is x minus 2 squared over 16 minus y plus 1 squared over 9 equals 1. My plans for the next 2 years is to finish my basics at FSW. My field of study is sports medicine, athletic training. I want to be a trainer for a sports team. Sports medicine and athletic training is pretty much helping the athlete from an injury or training them and making sure they're staying within their weight range. After I finish my basics at FSW, I plan to transfer to FGCU because they have a sports medicine athletic training program. I pretty much want to transfer to any school that has a sports medicine athletic training program, and FGCU is the closest.